So do you also want to send brochures to all your Facebook leads within seconds? Then this video is definitely for you. So hello all, welcome back to Pabbly Connect, and in this video we are going to understand how to send WhatsApp brochures to Facebook leads for event planners. So like you, I also used to manually send the WhatsApp brochures to all my Facebook leads. But this is such a time consuming and a tedious task. So to solve this problem, I've simply created this amazing automation where what is going to happen is that as soon as a new lead is generated with the help of my Facebook lead ads, automatically a brochure will be sent towards that lead. So yes, we are going to do this without knowing any programming or coding language using an amazing automation software which is Pabbly Connect, with the help of which we are simply going to create a connection between Facebook lead ads and Pabbly chat flow. So if you also want to create this amazing automation for your own business, then for that you have to come with me towards my screen.
Welcome to my screen everyone. So in this video I'll show you how to automatically send a brochure on WhatsApp to new Facebook leads. It is ideal for event planners promoting services like wedding, corporate events or product launches. We'll simply create a connection between Facebook lead ads and WhatsApp that now whenever we are going to receive a new lead, they are going to receive a personalized response with a digital brochure. So let's set this up. Lead nurturing flow step by step. So to do this, I'm simply going to open a new tab and I'm just going to look for the landing page of Pabbly Connect simply by searching pabbly.com/connect in my browser. And now it is opening the landing page of Pabbly Connect, and over here it's just going to get two options. One is sign in and the another one is sign up for free. So if you are a new user, you can click on this sign up for free and you're going to get 100 of stars free every month to explore the application. But over here I am an existing user, so I'm simply going to click on this button which says sign in, and now it is opening all Pabbly apps, and over here you can see all the tools and applications offered by Pabbly. But in today's video we are going to use Pabbly Connect because we are connecting different applications, and Pabbly Chatflow because I want to automate marketing. So I'm simply going to click on this access now for Pabbly Connect because I've already opened my Pabbly Chatflow. So I'm simply going to open Pabbly Connect simply by clicking on this access now right over here. And now as soon as I'm just going to click on this access now, it is opening the dashboard of my Pabbly Connect. And now after opening this dashboard, over here you're going to see that I'm just going to click on this button which says create a workflow, and now it is asking me for the workflow name and the folder I want to save the workflow in. So over here on my dashboard you can see multiple folders which I've already created in which I save my workflows. So if you also want to create a new folder, you can go towards this create new folder button and create your own. I've already created mine, so I'm just going to save my workflow in one of these only, which is automations, and now I'm just going to name my workflow as this: send WhatsApp brochure to Facebook leads for event planners. And then we are simply going to click on this button which says create, and once I'm just going to click on this create, it is going to open the most important window of our automation, which is our workflow window. So this is the most important window because we have trigger and action in this. Trigger and action are the two main principles on which our workflow is going to run. Trigger means when this happens and action means do this. So by this you can understand that the actions are response towards the commands given by our trigger, and that's the particular reason that we can have only a single trigger but multiple actions following the commands of our trigger in a particular workflow. And to get started, I'm simply going to select my trigger application as Facebook lead ads, and now for the trigger event I'm simply going to select it as new lead instant and click on this connect. Now it is asking me to add a new connection or select an existing connection. So if you have already connected your Facebook lead ads account with your Pabbly Connect's workflow, you can simply click on this button which says select existing connection and then save. But if you haven't, you have to follow me, click on add a new connection, and now we have to click on this blue button which says connect with Facebook lead ads. And now Pabbly is asking me to select my Facebook account, so I'm simply going to select it and click on continue right over here. And once I'm just going to click on this continue, with this we are going to successfully connect our Facebook lead ads account with our Pabbly Connect's workflow. And after connecting this account right over here, it is going to ask me for the further details like the page name. So I'm simply going to select my page, which is the Magic Makers. So over here you can see the name of my page is the Magic Makers only, so I've selected the same right over here. And after selecting my page right over here, it is asking me for the lead gen form, and over here you're going to see all the lead gen forms which you have already created, and over here you have to select the one for which you want to create this automation. So I'm just going to select my lead gen form as lead ads right over here, and if you have multiple lead gen forms and if you want to create this automation for all your lead gen forms, you can simply select all lead gen forms too. And after entering this page name and the lead gen form, we are simply going to click on this blue button which says save and send as request. And once I'm just going to click on this save and send test request, it is saying waiting for a webhook response, and in the notes it is saying do a test submission /record. So in order to capture this webhook response, we have to do a test submission or record. And in order to do this test submission, I'm just going to open a new tab and I'm just going to open Meta for Developers. So I'm just going to search for Meta for Developers and I'm just going to open this Meta for Developers. And after opening this, from here we have to go towards this resources, developer tools, and then we're just going to go towards this lead ads RTO debug tool. And now it is opening my lead ads testing tool. So I'm just going to do the test submission. For that, I'm just going to select the page and the form right over here, which we selected right over here in our workflow. And now I'm just going to click on this preview form. And now I'm just going to fill in this detail. Let's say for the full name, I'm just going to keep it as dummy user. For the email, I'm just going to keep it as demo@pablitudes.com. Now I'm just going to fill in the WhatsApp number right over here. So I'm simply going to enter my WhatsApp number. Let's say first, I'm just going to select the country code. And now I'm just going to enter the WhatsApp number. Alright, so as you can see that I've successfully entered the number, and now I'm just going to enter the city and click on this continue and then submit. And once I'm just going to click on this submit, it is saying thanks, you are all set. So with this, we have successfully did this test submission, and now I'm just going to open my workflow, and over here you can see that Pabbly has captured the response of our test submission. You can see the full name, the email address, the WhatsApp number, and the city which we entered. So yes, with this we have successfully completed our trigger step, and now I'm just going to send them a brochure. For that, I'm just going to select my action application as Pabbly Chatflow. So I'm just going to search for Pabbly Chatflow right over here. So I'm just going to search for it and select it. So Pabbly Chatflow is also featured by Pabbly only, which helps you to automate your WhatsApp conversations. And now for the action event, I'm simply going to select it as send template message and click on this connect. Now it is asking me to add a new connection or select an existing connection. So if you have already connected your Pabbly Chatflow account, you can go towards this select existing connection and then save. But if you haven't, you have to follow me, click on add a new connection. And now it is saying to get this token, we have to go towards this settings and then API. Alright, so I'm just going to open my Pabbly Chatflow account, and now from here we have to go towards this settings and then we have to go towards this API and webhooks. And over here you're going to see that this is our API token. So I'm simply going to copy this API token, and then I'm just going to paste it right over here, and I'm just going to click on this button which says save. And with this, we have successfully connected our Pabbly Chatflow account with our Pabbly Connects workflow. And over here you're going to see that now it is asking me for the mobile number. Over here I'm just going to enter the mobile number of my lead, but I'm not going to enter the mobile number by typing it like this or by copy pasting it, but instead I'm just going to map it. So you must be wondering what is mapping. So mapping is a method by Pabbly which means inserting the data from the previous step. And as you know, our previous step was the trigger step where we selected Facebook lead ads as our trigger application. So we are simply going to map the details from the response of our trigger application only, and as soon as we are just going to map these details, automatically my details will turn dynamic and change with every new response received. Over here it is asking me for the recipient mobile number. So let's say I'm simply going to map this recipient mobile number, which is this WhatsApp number. And now I'm just going to move on forward. It is asking me for the template name. So we're going to see the name of my template. I'm just going to open my Pabbly Chatflow account. From here we are just going to go towards this template section. So we're going to see the name of my template is brochure right over here, and in this template I have a document format also. Alright, so over here I'm just going to select the same template, which is brochure. So if you want to create a new template, you can simply go towards this add template button and create your own. And if you want to learn about templates in detail or any another Pabbly Chatflow feature in detail, a video tutorial dedicated towards each of this has been attached in the description box below. You can check it out. Alright, so today this video is only going to focus on how to send WhatsApp brochures. We are just going to focus on the same. So as you can see that I've simply selected my template, and now I'm just going to move on forward. Over here for the header type, it is document. Alright, so I'm just going to move on forward. Over here it is asking me for the header parameter, so this is not the required field. I'm just going to leave it as blank, and now it is asking me for the media URL. So over here we're just going to enter the URL of our brochure. Alright, so how are you going to get the URL? For that, I'm just going to simply open my WordPress account, and after opening my WordPress account, I'm simply going to go towards this media option right from here, and I'm just going to click on this add media files. Over here I've already downloaded my brochure as a PDF, so I'm simply going to go towards this choose file, and over here you can see that this is my brochure. So I'm simply going to click on this open, and then I'm just going to simply upload this right over here. And once I'm just going to upload this, over here you're going to see that we're just going to get the option of this copy URL. So we can simply copy this URL right from here, and I'm just going to copy this URL and I'm just going to paste it right over here in this media URL field. So I'm just going to first open this URL and show it to you my brochure. So we're going to see that this is my brochure, and I'm simply going to enter this media URL right over here too. And now I'm just going to move on forward. Over here it is asking me for the file name, so I'm simply going to name my file as brochure only and move on further. Now it is asking me for many other details, so I'm only going to fill in the details which are required, like the name. So I'm simply going to map the name of my lead. So I'm just going to look for name and map this dummy user. Now I'm just going to move on forward. Over here it is asking me for opt-in, so I'm just going to keep it as yes. Now it is saying incoming blocked, I'm just going to keep it as none. and now it is asking me for many another details. So I'm simply going to enter the details which are required, which is this body parameter. So you must be wondering what is this body parameter. For that I'm just going to open my Pabbly Chartflow account, and over here you're going to see that in my template I have this one in curly brackets. So over here this one is a variable, and what is going to happen is that I want that this one should be replaced with the name of my lead. I want to send hello demo lead, hello test user, something like this. I want to send a personalized message to each of my leads, so that is why I'm just going to replace this value of 1, and I'm just going to map this value of 1 right over here, which is the name. So I'm simply going to look for name and map it. So over here I had only a single parameter in my template. If you have multiple, you simply have to enter the comma separated value. And after doing all of this, I'm simply going to click on this save and send test request. But before clicking on this save and send test request, I'll replace this dummy phone number with my original phone number. Over here, because you're going to see it is saying enter the recipient mobile number with the country code. So yes, we had the country code in the mobile number, but it is saying ensure the mobile number is active on WhatsApp. But this is a dummy phone number which is not active on WhatsApp. So first I'm just going to replace this dummy phone number with my original phone number so that I can show you the message and the response received. And after replacing this, I'm simply going to move on forward and click on this blue button which says save and send test request. And once I'm just going to click on this save and send test request, it is saying status success message sent. So yes, with this it is saying that it has successfully sent a message. So I'm just going to open my WhatsApp, and as you can see that we have successfully received the WhatsApp message. It is saying hello demo user, thank you for showing interest in our event planning services through WhatsApp. Over here it has also shared the brochure, so I'm simply going to download this brochure, and I'm just going to open it, and as you can see that this brochure is exactly the same. So yes, you can see that now with this we have successfully completed our workflow, and now whenever it's just going to receive a new lead through Facebook lead ad, automatically this workflow is going to get triggered, and using Pabbly Chartflow we are going to send a brochure message to this lead, not only to a single lead, but now whenever we are just going to receive a new lead, all of this is going to happen in backend. We just have to sit back and relax. So yes, now go try this amazing automation for your own business too, because right now we are offering a free trial of Pabbly Connect and Pabbly Chartflow. And while trying, if you have any questions related to the video or the workflow, you can directly comment on this video. See you in the next video with many more automation tips, everyone. Thank you for watching.
So not only these applications, but with the help of Pabbly Connect, you can connect many more applications. So now if you have any doubts, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issues, you can follow this URL. And now go try this amazing automation for your own business too, because right now we are offering a free trial of Pabbly Connect.